Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Today we are taking a step back from the New Horizons game itself and doing something we haven't really done in a while and taking a look at some new Animal Crossing New Horizons merchandise. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So like many other franchises, Nintendo have never been shy when it comes to licensing their Animal Crossing IP for the good of merchandise, and of course trading cards are usually ones Nintendo get behind. As you may or may not know, I personally love Animal Crossing trading cards, hence wanting to share this video. If you're interested and want to see my collection, be sure to check out my video, I'll leave the links below. Anyway, first a little history. Over the years we've seen the likes of Animal Crossing eReader cards that were not only collectible trading cards but could be used alongside the original Animal Crossing to add bonus content to the game, be it letters from villagers, new items or even the villagers themselves. We've also had a wide variety of gummy cards and character cards that were released alongside games like Wild World, Let's Go to the City and of course New Leaf. These cards focus more around the collectible aspect of trading cards rather than adding any functionality to the game, but were still pretty cool to collect. Furthermore, we've seen Animal Crossing Millefeury or Millefeury cards, which are essentially a way of playing Animal Crossing and designing different layouts in trading card form. These beautiful cards were released alongside the Animal Crossing movie in Japan, as well as some of the games. And of course, moving on to cards I'm sure everybody knows about by now, Animal Crossing amiibo cards. These cards are much like eReader cards in that they add functionality to the games. Most of them were released alongside Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer and used to invite specific villages, but gained popularity when Animal Crossing New Leaf received the Welcome Amiibo update. And of course these amiibo cards can still be used today with New Horizons. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, it seems the next batch of Animal Crossing trading cards are on the horizon. Scheduled for November, a brand new series of Animal Crossing character cards are expected to be released by Bandai and fully endorsed by Nintendo. As you can see by the packaging, these are in fact gummy cards, which means you get a sweet or a piece of candy which is based on the fruit within the game, along with a single trading card featuring Animal Crossing artwork. This is pretty much how all gummy cards in the past were also released. Now we don't know too much about these cards, but it seems there will be 27 cards to collect, including 20 snap cards that show off some of the New Horizons villages and 7 scenery cards that show various locations around a typical island. The first example we get to see is the JUDY card. As you can see, we get a lovely snap of her featuring her name and birthday on the front of the card, along with a bunch of information on the back including her star sign, as well as some tips about the game. I believe this one is talking about learning emotions from villagers. Next we get to see the Dom card, which again shows a lovely snap of Dom outside of his house with his details on the front, and again includes a bunch of information on the back which I think is referring to catching fleas around the island. Poor Dom. As I mentioned, the character cards aren't the only ones we have previews of, as we also get to see some of the scenery cards. You may recognise these pieces of artwork from some of the promotional material we saw before New Horizons was even released. I believe these were the original pieces of art that first revealed characters like Flick and features like the stairs. Anyway, I'm pretty sure these Animal Crossing cards were supposed to be released alongside the launch of New Horizons, but for obvious reasons have been delayed. The good news is they do now have a November release date in Japan and can already be pre-ordered in a bunch of places including Amazon. Unfortunately, it's not known right now if these cards or any similar cards will be released outside of Japan, but I'm sure they'll still be pretty easy to find. Of course, these are just trading cards and won't be adding anything to New Horizons, but will still be super fun to collect. So there we have it, some brand new, officially licensed Animal Crossing New Horizons trading cards will soon be available. Of course this should go without saying, but this is not a sponsored video. I just love Animal Crossing cards and stumbled across these today, so thought it would be fun to share with you. Anyway, what do you think about these cards? Are they something you'd like to collect, or aren't trading cards really your thing? Let us know in the comments below. Anyway, for now, that pretty much wraps up this video. If you're an Animal Crossing fan, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any New Horizons news. Until then, I'd like to give a special thank you to this channel's Patreon supporters as well as this channel's members. You guys absolutely rock and truly help me upload as regularly as I do. I couldn't do it without you. Don't forget to head over to our Discord server too, and of course if you made it to the end of the video, please comment Gummy just to let me know you did. That would be super awesome. And please be sure to include which villager you hope gets their own trading card. I'd love to know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining. Please be sure to leave a like if you did. Thanks for watching, I hope you have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.